Okay, I am going to make a little instructional video so you guys can go back and watch how to do the assignment from August 31st and September 1st. So I am on the class canvas right now. All of the classes are the same, so it doesn't matter which class you're in. I am going to go over the Saludos y despedidas slides with you rather quickly, just so this video isn't super long, but you can go back and start and stop it so that if I'm going too fast, you can pause and write, okay? You should click on Turn In right here to open the vocabulary handout, and I will show you what that looks like. As I am going through the slides, you can have open in another tab this Google Doc for your vocabulary handout. And when you open this, you can share it into your Spanish Google Drive. There on the left side, palabras de vocabulario, that's your vocab word or like question. So that'll be the question. In the middle is if you want to put an English translation. On the right is the respuesta. So if there is a question, there will be a response that is kind of normally your go-to response in a Spanish conversation for that question, okay? So you will be doing this Google Doc as I go through the vocabulary on the slides. The other assignments from this day you can view the table talk. The table talk is your kind of what we would normally do in class, where you would get to practice using these basic Spanish phrases. This one you can view, and it is an example for you of how you would ask and answer those basic questions. This one is the one that you'll be writing on and turning in. You'll do that the same way that I just told you to do the vocabulary handout. You'll open it, save it into your Spanish Google Drive. You'll submit it on Canvas. Okay, so it'll make your own copy for you to be able to edit that document. So you'll use the viewable table talk in order to write on this one that you can edit, okay? The way that you will orally show that you can complete this table talk, these introductory phrases, without looking at your notes is on Flipgrid. So you will click that link. You will sign in with your Fayette County Google account. And I'm going to show you what this assignment looks like once you get in there. It gives you instructions. I actually made an example video for you. And then it gives you instructions on what questions and answers it wants you to do in Spanish. So basic introductory conversation. And it gives you the questions and what it wants you to say here, and I did an example for you. It'll be very quick. Whatever yours is, it'll be very quick. It's just a few little introductory Spanish phrases, okay? So that's the Flipgrid assignment. That is not due until September 11th, Friday, September 11th. So these two need to be turned in by Friday, September 4th. But the Flipgrid is not due until the 11th. You will turn that in whenever you record and submit it on Flipgrid. That means you've turned it in. You don't have to do anything separately on Canvas. So you should be in the vocabulary handout right now so that you can write your Spanish phrases and responses to those. Saludos y despedidas are greetings and goodbyes. Hola, I think most of us know what that one means. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to open this again. because I made some edits, so hopefully it will show up correctly. Okay, so you will put, we're on hola is the first one. You will put hola on the left column as your saludo, your greeting. In the middle, if you want to put hello as the English version, you'll do that. On the right side, you'll put hola. Hola would be the response. So if you were having a conversation, you wouldn't need to answer someone saying hola. You would say hola back. You'd say hello. Mucho gusto, encantado is nice to meet you. You could say this same phrase back. Mucho gusto, encantado. You can choose whichever one of these you want to use. Encantado is the Spanish version. Mucho gusto is the Latin American version. So I would choose whichever one would be easiest for you to remember. I told you I'm going to go a little bit fast. If I'm going too fast for you, pause and write or type, and then push play again on the video. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? There are a few responses. So in the response column, estoy bien, estoy mal, estoy más o menos. I'm okay. Okay, so how are you? Bien, mal, más o menos. Just okay. Y tú y usted. So I've got the numbers also where you'll write these. They correspond with your Google Doc. Y tú or y usted, and you, how are you? So you can use that for a lot of different questions. You're just asking the question back to the person. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien. ¿Y tú? You ask it back. Y tú is informal. Y usted is formal. We will talk more about that later. ¿Cómo te llamas or cómo se llama usted? That's also why there's two versions of this question. Te is your informal. Usted is more formal for an elder, someone older than you, or an authority figure, or someone you don't know very well. Me llamo is your answer. What's your name? Me llamo, and then you put your name here, whatever your name is. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Mrs. Trent. Se llama is if it's directed toward usted. If it's a formal question, se llama. Or if it is his or her name, if you are telling someone else's name. This one is for my name. Se llama is for his or her name. Number 6, ¿cuántos años tienes? Or again, the formal version, ¿cuántos años tiene usted? How old are you? Your response, tengo blank años. The blank is for the number. And so you'll put the Spanish number there. I have a document that I'm going to put on Canvas that has all the numbers for you that you'll be able to reference. This one is for if you're telling how old someone else is. He or she is this many years old. Tiene blank años. So again, the blank is where you put how old you are. So these are the responses. Someone asks you how old you are. This is how you respond. ¿De dónde eres? Number 7, where are you from? Soy de, I am from. Question, ¿de dónde eres? Respuesta, response, soy de. I'm going fast. If you need to pause and write and come back. ¿Qué día es hoy? This is what we ask in my intro video. ¿Qué día es hoy? Hoy es, and you pick the day, what day it is. ¿Cuál es la fecha? Is the date. So I have a calendar there for you to remember that. Es el número, what number it is goes here. De mes, the month goes in this blank. So hoy es el 31 de agosto. Month goes here. Different times of day. Buenos dias, morning. Buenas tardes, good afternoon. Buenas noches, good night. Por favor, please. You guys probably have heard that one. Adios, goodbye. Hasta luego, see you later. Again, some of these, it would just be the same response. If I say goodbye to you, you're going to say goodbye back. So adios, the response is adios. So if these aren't a question, you're probably just saying the same thing back in a conversation. Gracias, thank you. De nada is you're welcome. So de nada is the response. Gracias, de nada. Lo siento, sorry. Lo siento is sorry. Perdón or permiso, that kind of looks like permission, right? Permiso, permission. So it's excuse me. You're asking permission to be excused. Bienvenidos, welcome. Felicidades or felicitaciones, congratulations. Como se dice means how do you say? You're going to want to use that in Spanish. How do you say? And then you can say the English word at the end, what you're asking. Como se dice? Yo no sé. I don't know. Yo no sé. Okay, 22. Those are your introductory Spanish phrases that you need to know right now. They will help you do your table talk, which is your next thing you need to do with that. And they will help you to memorize those chunks to do orally on your flip grid. I hope that was helpful.